Dear students, welcome to my online classes. Today we will be discussing about the first few class, that is phylum Annelida. In previous class we have discussed two phylums. In previous class we have discussed two phylums, that is Platyhelminthes and Ascalmenthes. But today we will be discussing only one class because it is a major phylum. The phylum Annelida, the word derived from Annelida is derived from Latin word that is nothing but annulus. The meaning of annulus is ring. The exact meaning of annulus is ring. In plants also you come across annual rings. Annulus, annual, then refers to other meanings also like 1 year or 12 months, other thing. Annulus refers to ring. Segments or skirt-like structure in fungi, in mushroom, ring-like structure is also known as annulus. So this phylum is derived from the word annulus from Latin language. The very meaning of this word is ring-like structure or like a segment. Hence these worms are known as segmented worms. What worms? Segmented worms, because the body is divisible into many segments. So far we have discussed two types of worms. That is, in Platyhelminthes, flat worms. In Ascalmenthes, round worms. Those worms' body is not segmented. There are no ring-like structures. It is not segmented. Whereas the animals which belong to Annelida, phylum Annelida, all these worms, most of these worms, all these worms have segmented body. There are divisions, there are partitions, there is ring-like structure on the body. Hence these worms are commonly referred as segmented worms. So here you can observe that from phylum Porifera, so we are evolving. This is what is evolution. In recently in news it has also come in around Goa beaches. Fine, around 90 people have been stung by Arelia. We have discussed in phylum Coelenterata, Redaria. So like this, animals are evolving. Life is evolving. Life is growing. So far, what we have discussed, most of the animals are aquatic. Fine, here these animals are aquatic also and terrestrial also. They are aquatic and as well as terrestrial animals. Now the life has started moving outside the water, from the ocean, from the sea. Fine. It has started moving towards terrestrial surface, soil surface. Fine. So here, this is how the evolution has taken place. Life has come up, life has grown up. So most of these animals are aquatic. Apart from aquatic, there are as well as terrestrial animals. What animals? Terrestrial animals. They are free living animals. What animals? Free living animals. And some are parasitic. Now here, parasitic, if we say, what kind of parasites they are? They are exoparasite. What parasites? Exoparasite or ectoparasite. Ectoparasite. Why? Because these parasites live outside the host body. In the previous phylums we have discussed about other type of parasites, that is endoparasites, that live inside the host body. Whereas here in this phylum we are discussing that, we are saying that these are the parasites. Some of them are free living, independent. Some are parasites. And what type of parasites they are? They are exoparasites, external. Ectoparasite, outside the living host. These parasites live outside the living host. Such parasites are referred as exoparasites or ectoparasites. Then the body is round, worm-like. The body is round, worm-like, segmented. Each segment here is known as metamer. What is known as metamer? Each segment is known as metamer, and the process is what is known as metamerism. Clear? The process of formation of segments is known as metamerism. Each segment is known as metamer. The body is round, cylindrical, segmented, right? Partitions are there, parts are there, ring-like structures are there, segmented. They are round worms, round body, worm-like, segmented. Each segment is known as metamer. Then the body is triploblastic. They have 3 germ layers. They are eucoelomates. Eucoelomates. If you have any confusion about this terminology, eucoelomates, you can simply say they are coelomates. What do you mean by that? They have coelom. They possess body cavity. They possess body cavity. They bear a definite cavity. They have a body cavity. They possess body cavity. U refers to true. They have a true body cavity, because the previous phylum we have told that in Ascomanthes they are pseudocoelomates. So compared to that, they have coelom. They are coelomates, right? Or the terminology is eucoelomates. It means they possess a body cavity. What they possess? They possess a body cavity. They are triploblastic in nature, having 3 germ layers. They are eucoelomates and they show organ level of organization. What they show? Organ level of organization. What do you mean by that? Here, the different physiological functions will be performed by different visceral organs. They have a different digestive system, excretory system, respiratory system, circulatory system. So here you come across organ system. This is how it is developed. From previous phylum, the animals are developing. They are showing modifications, adaptations, growth, different forms, different structures, different organs. So they are triploblastic, eucoelomates, and they show organ level of organization. They do possess specific, definite organs, organ level of organization. They are bilaterally symmetrical animals. They are bilaterally symmetrical animals. What they are? They are bilaterally symmetrical animals. Now, the digestive system. When we talk about the digestive system, it is of complete type. What do you mean by complete type? Any animal which has 2 openings, one for eating, the other for defecation. 2 openings for 2 different purposes. If the animal have 2 openings, as far as digestive system is concerned, where it starts from mouth, ends with anus, one is incoming, other is outgoing, right? So one for intake, other for removal, right? So here, if the animal has 2 openings, such a digestive system is known as complete digestive system. Complete digestive system. So they have both mouth and as well as anus are the opening. Such a digestive system is known as complete digestive system. They have mouth, they have pharynx, they have esophagus, stomach, gizzard and intestine. We talk about that in detail. You study in 7th chapter, that is structural organization animals. When we teach you the detailed systems of earthworm. So here, earthworm also belongs to phylum Annelida. We will talk about that later. So digestive is of complete type because they have mouth and anus. Fine. Well developed digestive system having many organs. That's why we say organ level of organization. Then circulatory system. Circulatory, I am writing many points here in one line. Right on set. Circulatory system is of closed type. What type? Is of closed type. What do you mean by closed type? They have definite blood vessels. What they have? Definite blood vessels. If the animal possesses definite blood vessels, arteries, veins, wherein the blood flows in the closed channels, tubular system, vascular system, they have closed blood vessels. Fine. Such a system is what is known as closed circulatory system. In other animals, they don't have a closed circulatory system, they don't have blood vessels. Such a system is known as open type of circulatory system. What we come across in case of lower animals, where they don't have a circulatory system, where there are no arteries, no veins, blood don't flow in cavities, like for hemocoel, or other animals, lower animals, where they have a body cavity that possesses blood. In these animals, they have definite blood vessels, in the form of arteries and veins, where blood flows into channels, into blood vessels. Such a system is known as closed. Why? Because the system is closed. The blood is not seen outside the body or in the body cavity. It runs into the blood vessels. Hence, circulatory system is of closed type. The respiratory system by general body wall absorption, general body wall through moist skin, because the skin of these animals is moist. Glandular. What do you mean by moist? It is a slippery. It is gummy, mucilaginous, gummy, sticky, fine, gummy, sticky, moist, always moist in order to help in respiration, fine, and also glandular, it secretes many proteins, many enzymes, many hormones, glandular, many glands. It also secretes some of the toxic compounds also as a part of protection, adaptation, protection, right? Self-defense. It secretes some poison. So the skin is moist, that helps in respiration from general body surface by absorption. So also the skin is glandular. Now digestive system, circulatory system, respiratory system. Moving on to next is excretory system. What system? Excretory system. I have told you many a times the process of removal of nitrogenous metabolic waste is what is known as excretion. Here excretion takes place through nephridia. In human bodies, in kidneys we have nephrons. Units of excretory system, units of kidneys. So here we call them as nephridia, lower forms of that. Metanephridia or protonephridia. But nephridia, you remember, protonephridia in primitive, metanephridia in later classes. You don't have in phylum, you don't have classes level. Like this phylum has many classes like Oligochaeta, Polychaeta. Fine. So protonephridia, metanephridia, or you can remember easily as nephridia. Excretion takes place through specialized cells, specialized organs called nephridia. Clear? I hope it's clear. Then the nervous system is of ladder type, well developed nervous system. They have ganglia. What is ganglia? It's a knot of, bundle of, junction of nerve cells. Such a knot, such a junction, such a knot, such a combination of many nerve cells is termed as ganglia. Many together, ganglia, right? Ganglia. Many nerve cells, they combine together, they form a knot-like structure, bunch-like structure. Such a structure is known as ganglia. Nervous system is well developed, right? Having ganglia, ladder type. What do you mean by ladder? What we call in our local language any or city, to climb up, ladder type. And it has solid, it has double ventral nerve cord. What it has? Double ventral nerve cord. The nervous system is well developed. It has ganglia, many cells together. The nervous system is of ladder type because it spreads throughout the body, right? Ladder type, and it has double ventral nerve cord. Double, two, ventral towards lower side. What it is? Nerve cord to carry out the function of nervous system, nerve impulses, right? I hope it's clear. Then it has locomotion. As far as its locomotion is concerned, there are special structures called setae. In case of earthworm, we call setae, internal muscular structures, internal locomotory structures, because in earthworm you don't find external limbs or legs or podia. You don't find internal, inbuilt, instinctively inside the body, inbuilt limbs, small limbs are there internally. They are setae. Whereas in case of other animals like nereis is an example of annelida, right? It has parapodia. What is parapodia? Podia refers to what? Limbs, legs, pod. Next phylum, arthropoda. Poda refers to pseudopodia. Podia or poda refers to limbs, legs. Clear? Appendages, digits. So here the locomotion takes place with the help of small digits referred as parapodia. Clear? Then few segments in the anterior region. Which region? Head region, anterior region. Few segments combine together to form cephalization. Cephalo refers to brain, nervous system. Something refers to brain, cephalization. Many segments combine to form a large segment like head region, which possess a brain, well developed brain. That is known as cephalization. The process of formation of head region is known as cephalization. I hope it's clear. Then reproduction. As far as reproduction is concerned, they are both unisexual and bisexual. What do you mean by bisexual? Having two. You have studied dioecious, monoecious. Bisexual having both the sex organs in one. Earthworm, both male and female gonads are present. Whereas unisexual, Nereis is unisexual. Whereas earthworm is bisexual. Their reproduction takes place through sexual method. Reproduction takes place through sexual method. Fertilization is internal as well as external. Then development is indirect. What do you mean by indirect? The development that involves a larval stage. Try to remember the larva name Propophore larva. Propophore larva. The larva here, the larva of Annelida is Propophore larva. Because during the developmental stages it includes a larval stage that is known as Propophore larva. Hence the development is of what type? Indirect type. Why? Because it involves a larval stage. It involves a larval stage. Clear? So that's why the development is indirect because it involves a larva known as Propophore larva. Example, Nereis, calmworm, commonly known as Nereis. You might have seen it looks like centipede. Don't get confused with centipede. It looks like centipede. Nereis, a small one. Then Ferritima postoma is nothing but earthworm. What we call commonly earthworm. The zoological name is, scientific name is Ferritima postoma. Then next one, Hirudinaria granulosa. We call it Indian cattle leech. You might be knowing leech. You might have heard of. Fine. Clear. One is Ferritima postoma. We have to study in detail in case of 7th chapter. That is an Ferritima postoma is nothing but earthworm, and Hirudinaria, which belongs to class Hirudinea. Hirudinaria is nothing but leech, but we have to say Hirudinaria granulosa species. That is nothing but the Indian cattle leech. Now coming to the economic importance of this very briefly I will revise. Then we will talk about the economic importance. The animals are known as segmented worms. They are aquatic, terrestrial. In aquatic and terrestrial also some of them are free living. Some are parasites, exoparasites, ectoparasites. The body is round, worm-like, and is segmented. Hence, there are segmented worms, and each segment is known as metameria. The body has 3 germ layers, cryptoplastic. They do possess a coelom, eucoelomates, and they show organ system level of organization. Bilaterally symmetrical animals. Digestive is of complete type, both having mouth and anus. Circulatory system is of closed type because they possess definite blood vessels. Respiratory system, respiration takes place through general body surface because the skin is moist, glandular, slippery, waxy, mucilaginous. External system takes place through a special organ known as nephridia. Nervous system, they have ganglia, bunch of cells, ladder type of nervous system, and double ventral nerve cord. Locomotion takes place with the help of setae or parapodia. Both unisexual and bisexual animals, sexual reproduction takes place. Fertilization is internal. Fine. Then development is both. Sometimes they show direct, but some involves larval stages. You remember that indirect development, Propophore larva. Example, clamworm, commonly known as Nereis, Ferritima postoma, commonly known as earthworm, and Hirudinaria, commonly known as leech or Indian cattle leech. Now, economic importance of these animals. You all very well know earthworm is known as farmer's friend, or it is also known as nature's plowman. Nature's plowman because it turns the soil up and down, topsy-turvy, thereby allows the aeration, increases the biofertilizers, increases the fertility, soil fertility, hence known as farmer's friend or nature's plowman. Then leech, Hirudinaria, it belongs to class Hirudinea. Hirudinaria leech, it is used to suck the blood. It is also a parasite. Some of you might be knowing. Exoparasite, it sucks the blood from animals and mammals whenever they are in streams or ponds and lakes. Fine. So they are used in leech therapy. What is leech therapy? Leeches are implemented. Fine. Leech, the patient is leeched by leeches or leeched to suck the blood, worn out blood, dead blood, contaminated blood, infected blood. They suck the blood, hence it is used in leech therapy. Blood is the food of these animals. It is known as leech therapy. Economic importance of this phylum. I hope it's clear. Do take very good care of yourself. Keep studying. Refer the study material. Any doubts, you contact me on my WhatsApp. You have a number. Fine. And do take very good care of yourself. Keep studying. God bless you. Good luck. Take care.